we want to talk about destiny, your destined path, your journey, your destinations, plural. Contrary to popular belief, there are multiple destinations throughout your journey which have been pre-planned by you, for you, on this human experience. Some of you believe in destiny, some of you don't believe in destiny. Some of you believe your destiny can be compromised if your behavior is unbecoming. Not true. We're sure that you've heard before, what is for you cannot be taken from you, and what is not for you will not be able to reach you, or you will not be able to keep it. And we know that those phrases have comforted a lot of you on your journeys as you've lost jobs, people, housing, opportunities. Learning the lessons of letting go is crucial to remaining on your destined path. This is not about making sure that you are a good person and you don't do anything unbecoming. As we mentioned, this is not about punishment. Your destiny will not be removed from you or taken away from you to punish you for not being a good person. If there are desires in your heart, visions in your mind, ideas, beliefs that no matter where you go or what happens, they remain unshakable, that is your destiny. Now, you can delay your destiny through resistance. If you resist, the resistance will persist. What do we mean by resistance? We mean ignoring the pulls in your heart, in your soul, that are telling you, don't go that way, go that way. But then because the people around you say, no, don't go that way, that's the bad way, you'll meet the boogeyman, that's not going to help you in your career, you'll look crazy, that person is not good for you, you should think about this person, you should save, don't spend, whatever it is, right? The faster that you can get to a place where you listen more often to your internal voice and your internal navigation system, not the one born from fear, the one born from truth, the less resistance you will have, the more resistance you will dissolve. Now, this is not easy, and we're not saying that it's easy, but it's an indicator, the resistance that you feel. Because guess what? Again, contrary to popular belief, it should feel easy. It should feel easy. It should feel flowy. Not lazy, easy. Yes? You might think in your mind that you're making a wrong decision, but your body is telling you that you're making the right decision. We bet that a lot of you have encountered situations where you finally made a decision, where you listened to your internal navigation system instead of to your mind. You allowed yourselves to trust your intuition, your guidance system. And even though that decision went against the norm, society, what you've been conditioned to believe is the right choice, following the making of that decision, your body relaxed. And certain situations ensued following the making of that decision, which confirmed to you in a very easy, natural and flowy way that you made the right decision. We know that some of you, most of you coming across this message, have encountered this situation. We want to give you the confidence to make more of these decisions, because your internal navigation system knows the way. Your mind will not understand it, but your system will understand it. You have to get to a point where you trust your body more than you trust your mind. We know that's a little hard for some of you to understand, because you're not supposed to understand it cognitively. You're supposed to feel it. Maria's phone screen, home page, wallpaper, image has been, for the last 2 years, a quote that we would like to share with you. Just do what feels right. The essence of this quote is: go beyond the mind to the body, to the feelings, to the energetic state of the vessel, and trust in that. In other words, feel, don't think. We know this is challenging, and this could potentially put you in situations where people will say, "Oh, cuckoo crazy person. Oh, why did you do that? Oh, shouldn't you do this?" And we know that that is challenging to the human ego. But this is part of the journey. If you want to collapse time, as they say, and get aligned to your destined path more readily with less resistance, this is what we encourage you to practice. Start small, trusting your body on what it wants to eat, potentially, instead of what you think it should eat. We know there's a movement around protein. Have to hit my protein. Maria was concerned with fiber. Guess what ended up happening? Because she let her mind control her nutritional decisions, she ended up having gut issues. Why? Because all of her food decisions, which nurture the vessel, were made from her mind and not from her body. Now, we're not saying that these scientific papers that educate you on what to eat and how to eat are wrong. We believe that those studies have a lot of value. However, there is nothing more valuable than listening to your own vessel. You all have unique codes, and every moment of every day you have unique needs. And your mind doesn't have the answers. So if we use the example of food, there is this concept called intuitive eating. Can you tap in and tune in to what your body needs? We understand that this could raise certain fears, especially if you've had issues with your nutritional intake in the past or currently. This is where trusting the body is imperative. Your mind may freak out, yes? Your mind will default to fear. I can't skip protein, or I can't eat white bread because X, Y, and Z, depending on what your history with that particular nutritional item is. We want to encourage you to trust yourself, to trust your internal navigation system when it comes to making these decisions. If food is not a small starting step for you, you can start with how you dress, what you put on your body every day. Can you allow your body to take the lead? Also hard for some of you. If you've previously been criticized, or you try not to draw too much attention to yourselves, or you don't want to appear as trying too hard, not trying hard enough, too feminine, too masculine, not feminine enough, not masculine enough. Fill in the blank. Can you, and we don't want to use the word challenge, but can you give in to what your vessel is calling to wear that day? Start to find these moments in your day where instead of making the decision from the mind, you inquire with the vessel. Through this decision-making mechanism, you will release resistance, unravel the blocks in your path. There will be decisions that will take more energy to be able to fully, with conviction, trust the body instead of the mind. We understand that, and that is going to be very unique depending on what your particular journey is. That's why we encourage you to start small. That's what Maria did a few years ago. But your body and your internal navigation system will never lead you astray. The more that you can do this, the more you will release resistance, the more you will clear the blocks that are stopping you from aligning with your destined path sooner. Your destiny cannot be taken away from you. Your destiny is yours. Your path is yours. And it's there. What is being required from you is to trust that your body is the navigation system that is guiding you to your destiny, with its multiple destinations along the way. Yes? Goodbye.